Good morning, East Texas. It is 5:17 right now and time to talk about that forecast. Today, we are on record watch because it is going to be very hot in East Texas. Tyler, we're going up to 108 today, which would beat our old record, which we set back in 2011 by 2 degrees. So it is going to be very hot, especially compared to our average. We're well over 10 degrees above that average. We usually are hitting 95 this time of year. And we are going to be hot all across East Texas. Tyler up to 108, Longview 109. Mount Pleasant, you guys are at 107. Areas like Nacogdoches, St. Augustine, and Center up to 107. Palestine, you guys are our hot spot, topping out at 110 today. So it is going to be sizzling. Be sure that you know the difference between heat exhaustion and heat stroke because it is going to be dangerously hot today. If you're feeling faint or dizzy, having excessive sweating or muscle cramps, be sure that you get to a cool place because you might be experiencing heat exhaustion. If you are experiencing heat stroke, a throbbing headache, no sweating, your body temperature feels very cold for some reason out of the blue, call 911 immediately and take immediate action to cool down because that is heat exhaustion. We also have heat alerts in place today for all of the highlighted counties everywhere in the pink, and excessive heat warning. That's supposed to go into effect at 11 today all the way through this evening. With this, what we're expecting is our heat index values, that's our feel-like temperature, to get up to 110 degrees in some places reaching all the way up to 111. That's a combination of our heat and our humidity. So it is going to be very hot. Be sure you're staying hydrated and taking care of yourselves in this high heat. In fact, we're having high heat all across the nation right now. Everywhere that's highlighted has some sort of heat alert, whether that's an advisory, a watch, or a warning. And that's because we have an area of high pressure that's very, very intense. Right now, it's sitting right over us here in East Texas. That's why we're having these record-breaking temperatures and those hot temperatures throughout all of the country. And that's going to stay with us for quite some time. It's going to expand as that heat dome builds through the weekend, really pumping up those temperatures. So here's what that looks like. 108 today is the high. Then we are staying with 108 tomorrow. No rain, so winds are very light, so it's not going to keep us too cool. About 10 miles per hour, but it's keeping it from being unbearable. And then we're going up to 109 on Sunday. That would break our record for that day as well. And we are going on even more days with no rain, which would be 70 straight days with no rain in Palestine. Jacksonville, almost 40 days. Mount Pleasant going on a month without rain. Tyler, 32 days, same in Longview and Lufkin. And these rain tallies that we're measuring is from the airport specifically, so there may have been a couple of stray showers here and there, but at the airport in particular, we have not received rain for that many days, which means we are at an increased risk of fire danger. We used to have this light blue moderate risk that was hanging on to areas to our north, but that was diminished today, and now we're all in a very enhanced category for that fire risk. Everywhere in the orange is very high in the yellow, and then we're starting to see extreme out to our west toward DFW. And that's enhanced by our intense drought. We're starting to see extreme areas of drought here in East Texas. That's because of our high temperatures and our lack of rain. So we are in the triple digits today, tomorrow, and for the next 7 days. But early next week, we might have a chance of rain. I'll tell you all about that in my next full forecast.